Hi and welcome to this video on creating a toggle switch with Figma. So in this video we'll be creating two variants of our toggle switch, selected and unselected. We'll also create three different states of each variant: default, hover and focused. Then we will use the prototype tool to connect those variants and create an interactive toggle switch like this. So here is our final result. If we hover, the states will change of our toggle switch knob. If we click, it will be activated, and if we click again, it will be back to its default states. Alright, let's begin our tutorial. Before we jump into this tutorial, let me tell you about Master UI Plus. It's the ultimate Figma design system with over 200 interactive components. You can create amazing user interfaces in no time. Just drag and drop to get fully interactive components in your prototypes. And the best part, you can get 40% off if you click the link in the description. Alright, let's get back to our tutorial. Okay, create a new design file and rename it to toggle switch. Next, let's go and pick the shape tool. Let's pick the rectangle tool and click and drag. And here we are going to create a rectangle of, let's say, 60 pixels of width and 30 pixels of height. Zoom in. Next, let's go to border radius and give it a radius of 25 pixels. Alright, now let's go to the stroke and add stroke of 2 pixels, and the color must be a dark gray. Alright, and let's change the fill color to lighter gray. Now let's pick the ellipse tool and draw an ellipse on the left side. Hit Shift key to draw a perfect ellipse of 24 by 24 pixels. Alright, let's go here. Make sure it is 24 pixels by 24. Let's align it to the left edge. And let's change its color to the same gray of our border. Alright, next let's again pick the ellipse tool and draw another ellipse of 30 pixels by 30 pixels, and let's drag it down in the layer under the first ellipse, and let's change the color to the same gray and the opacity to 20%. Alright, maybe 30%. Let's increase its size to 40. Alright, that looks great. Now select all those shapes and create component, and then create new variant. Okay, let's rename the component toggle switch, and then let's go to property, and in the setting rename the property name to style, and also add another property, variant and states. Alright, next let's select the circle, the big circle, and let's hide it, and also here hide big circle, and this will be our activated style. So let's move this circle to the right and change its color to a blue color or a white. Let's change it to white. Let's change the background fill color to a blue color. Alright, and also the stroke to the same blue or fill. Alright, now in the property, let's keep the state to default and the style to active. And here, unselected style. Let's rename it to selected. It's much better. Selected, and this to unselected. Next, let's select the frame of my toggle switch, and let's give it more space for my next variants. And let's select the first variant, create a new one, and align it besides the unselected. Then let's go and reveal second ellipse. Alright, and this in the state property, rename it to hover it, and let's create third variant let's change the circle field. Let's add some opacity, 50% opacity. All right. And also rename the state to press it. That's great. Next, let's select the selected variant and create new variant. And the same as our precedent variants, let's reveal the ellipse, move it to the left, to the right, excuse me, and change its color to the same blue and the opacity to 30%, right? See, and rename its state to hovered. One last variant, this will be the focused variant. Rename its state to focused, and the background color or the fill color of my ellipse, this big ellipse, will be at 50% opacity. All right, now let's select the frame of my component and resize to fit. Then let's go to my prototype tool and let's connect all those variants to make them interactive. Right, let's connect the first, let's connect the first variant with the second one. Let's go on click while hovering and smart animate, and the same, let's connect the second one with the third one, and this time while pressing smart animate. Then here let's connect the last one with the first selected one. Let's keep it at on click and smart animate, and the selected with the second selected, while hovering smart animate, and this will be while pressing and smart animate. And then let's connect the last one with the first one, and let's keep it at on click smart animate. Now let's pick the frame tool, draw a frame, and let's go to assets, click and drag our toggle switch component, select the frame and hit the play button to see our component in action. If we hover and if we focus, we change, and if we click, it will back again to its default state. Thanks for joining me for this tutorial. You can find the download link to the exercise file of this tutorial in the description down below. And if you are looking for more interactive components, then you should check out Master UI Plus. Everything you need will be at your fingertips when it comes to interactive components, and this will make your design process faster and more efficient. And one last thing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.